out this man meat right here.
Oh, no, not the
Man meat.
Welcome back to another strange and mysterious whoop-dee podcast. Yeah. Of course, I'm one of your hosts, G. Introduce yourself, fellas.
Matt Roybal, Defined 999, looking all disheveled, got a fucked up head of hair, needs to be cut. I got all kinds of shit going on in my life, so I just don't give a fuck.
Damn. Okay, like that. I like it. Last but not least,
it's Mr. McVice.
Mr.
He says it all prim and proper. I'm all like this dirty gutter from the streets, and McVice rolls in here like the professor.
Right? He's the professional Mr. Need some advice? Call Mr.
Professor.
But I'll still fuck you up though.
Yeah.
That I can attest to.
He'll do it in an academic way.
Right. In a physical way too.
Absolutely.
You don't want to fuck with McVice.
But
I know the audience
we'll
can't see McVice, but trust me, you don't want to go there. Trust me. Anyways, fellas, we have a good one today. Bigfoot, we hadn't done one of those in a long time. So top 10 Bigfoot sightings.
Let's get them cryptids on. I'm going to get my cryptid on, man.
Right? Let's see these cryptids. All right, 1 second, fellas.
Let me guess, it's going to be shitty footage, huh?
Shake. Oh, hey, wait. Before we start, I got to give you guys a funny thing that Sebi said. So we're hiking on Sunday. We went on a hike, right? We went and did the Chalisa Trail. And I said, Sebi, what would you do? Because there's this area on the trail that's straight for far, right? And there's like heavy foliage on either side. And I was like, Sebi, what would you do if you saw a cryptid, if you saw a Bigfoot kind of come into the path? He goes, oh, I know what I would do. Hey, Mom, get me the shittiest, most shakiest camera we got.
Touche, Sebi. Touche.
He was like, give me the worst, shittiest, shakiest, oldest, lowest quality camera we got, Mom. And me and Heather just laughed. We were like, oh, God, this kid gets it. It was funny. Anyway.
Well played.
I remember in one of our last, I don't know if it was one of our, I don't remember how many podcasts ago, but we were talking, is it possible that the powers that be are like putting these videos into a lower quality? Like these people are shooting these high res videos and they're just fucking with the fucking bit rate or something, you know?
Who knows?
I mean, there's a lot of people who have footage, but damn near like 99% of it's shit, you know?
Yeah.
A huge percentage. But the thing is, there is footage that we've seen that showed shit pretty clear. It was just far or just like, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, it's like the 1% is clear, but most of it is bad, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I almost wonder, like, you know, if I shot a video off of my iPhone, would it just come out like shit? Even though it's like, man, why did that happen, you know?
Or they're rocking one of those VHS over-the-shoulder cams. You know?
Well, they've done all kinds of shit like that where they've pixelated stuff from the moon. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that new movie that's coming out where it talks about how they staged the moon landing just in case they couldn't get to the moon?
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, so
I've seen that. I've seen the previews for that. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were going to film it like they were on the moon, so Russia would be like, "Oh shit!" Even though just in case America didn't make it to the moon.
So, like, if the astronauts died, they would just lie about it.
Well, yeah, just in case they couldn't get to the moon for whatever reason, if there was an accident or whatever it was, they were still going to make it look like they went to the moon, regardless if they did or not. So, there's a new movie that's dropping about it.
That's kind of suspect, man. That's sus.
That's crazy, huh?
And this is the second movie where they've come out where it's been like a hoax, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? The guy who played Hellboy?
Oh,
I don't know if you guys saw that movie a few years back.
Yeah.
He was like in the Air Force. I know, I can't think of the name, but he was like in the Air Force and they like...
Okay, yeah.
They staged it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, they do shit like that, right? Cover their bases. All right, gentlemen, y'all's ready?
Let's do it.
It's showtime.
That's what you got, man.
Let's get it.
There is a figure there. It is either a human or a Bigfoot.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the most believable footage of the mythical Bigfoot / Sasquatch. Even if it turned out to be a hoax, we'll be looking at the best convincing evidence.
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
Number 10, Provo Bigfoot. In 2012, YouTuber Beard Card was
Man, is that
with
it?
friends in Provo Canyon, Utah, when they spotted some deer. So as
Maybe he's
curious
just taking
folk,
a
they
shit.
wanted to get a better look at the creatures.
Maybe
However,
he's in the
then they
restroom like,
saw
who the fuck
something
is this?
else.
I can't see.
It was so quick, man.
As they got closer, they began to wonder if what they were seeing was actually a bear. So they kept their distance. As the footage shows, obscured by branches, it does appear bear-esque. But then the dark shape stands up sharply. Now it
Oh,
looks
look at
more
that.
like
Oh,
legendary Bigfoot. Understandably, the campers were spooked enough to sprint away from the imposing figure.
I should be too close to it, huh? How cool though.
See, that's pretty clear footage right there, guys. That's actually clear footage.
Number 9.
Oh, come on, you pussy. You fucking pussy. You had that. Pause that, Gabe. That's a bull fucking shit right there. The fucking thing stands up. They didn't, it wasn't, it had their back to them. What were they doing?
They got scared.
Pussy ass motherfuckers. That
Get
could
'em.
have been good footage.
Get him. All right, so
God.
what do you guys give it? Thumbs up,
I don't know.
thumbs down.
I don't know why it was that a video? Because it was like choppy for me on my end.
Oh no, it was an actual video.
It
Yeah,
was, it was
Oh,
choppy because
the
they
hell?
were moving, but it clearly you see a figure like rise. Now, could it have been a bear getting up on its back hind feet? Maybe.
you want me to try to replay it?
footage. Yeah, replay that for Reggie because that was some fucking bullshit. They could have stayed there a little bit longer, man.
They kept their distance. As the footage shows, obscured by branches, it does appear bear-esque. But then the dark shape stands up sharply. Now it looks more like the legendary Bigfoot. Understandably, the campers were spooked enough to sprint away from the imposing figure.
I should be too close to it, huh? How cool.
What do y'all think?
I mean,
Thumbs down.
I
middle.
don't know, man.
I'm pissed
Middle.
off.
I'm gonna go middle.
I'm gonna go thumbs down just because these fucking pussies.
Damn. Oh. I'm actually gonna go a thumbs up on this one, fellas.
Okay.
Wow, we all like did the gambit.
Cool, man.
Okay, I see this. I see how tonight's going.
I mean, come on, man. Stick around. At least give the Bigfoot a chance to scare you. You didn't even give it a chance to scare you. He
Hey.
got up after wiping his ass.
The 599's going fucking Arnold on us.
Mhm.
Stick around.
Stick it out.
I'm just tired of you. Like, come on, because finally we have some. Because that's pretty clear footage with a modern camera.
Yep, true
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it is. It is.
All right. Define was not a happy camper on
Not
that.
happy with that one. Give it
No.
a reason. I can understand. It gets up, it turns around, it roars or something. Okay, get scared then. This motherfucker just got up from his deuce. Come on.
From his dudes. Hey, maybe it was the smell. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it smelled really bad, man.
Right. He's like, damn.
Fucking terrified.
All right, let's see
God.
what else, fellas. Yeah.
Number 9, Rock Lobber. The surrounding area of Provo Canyon, Utah in 2012 seemed to be a hotbed of Sasquatch activity. In fact, some Bigfoot fanatics believe the U.S. state was the home of the creature due to the numerous sightings. This time, a hiker was in the woods when they spotted an intimidating figure walking among some trees before it kneeled
He
down.
looks like a rock.
Even hearing the filmer's frightened breathing is nerve-wracking, but it gets worse. The figure, seemingly realizing the company, stands up suddenly and throws what appears to be a rather large rock. Of course, with such a display from an unknown creature with a big build,
Oh,
the
shit.
person runs off, and we don't blame him.
The Rock. Where'd the Rock go? I didn't see it.
Number 8, Allegheny
What the fuck? I did not see a rock. Did you see a rock?
He threw it. Look.
Their large rock. Of course, with such a display from an unknown creature with a big build, the person runs off, and we don't blame him.
Oh,
Okay, there, that sounded
Yeah.
like it.
Sing
Okay.
it.
Now there,
Fuck, okay,
now,
all right.
now there,
all right.
I can give him some credit because that was a loud crack.
Yeah,
That thing threw
yeah.
that rock hard. It hit,
It said,
like a
fuck
piece
you.
of wood.
It said, fuck you.
was winding
not-
up and shit.
Yeah, man. It's like, you know what? Let me get out of here. Like, fuck this.
Hey, Defy would be like, "Come on, stop being a pussy. Take the rock.
Hits him right in the head, kills him. like, oh
It's just
shit.
a flesh wound."
No, it'll be like a predator. Come on, I'm here. Kill me now. Remember? And
If it
the
bleeds, we can kill it.
some person be shooting and be like, "Don't you move, motherfucker! You stay right there. Come on, kill me now." No, but that was better. I'll give that a thumbs
Yeah.
up. That person
Yeah.
hung out. Yeah, that
was
person
good.
hung out, and he waited. He waited for it to act, and then he decided to get the fuck out of there to bug
Hey,
out.
he went Billy style. He was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Billy ain't afraid of no man. Or what does he go? Billy's scared. And he goes, Billy ain't scared.
"He's scared of
Billy
no one."
ain't afraid of no man. That
This
ain't
ain't
no
a
man,
man.
Major.
I can give that guy props. He was just waiting.
That's great.
Waiting for the world to change.
Right?
I'll play it. I'm joking.
Hey, come on, Reggie, start singing that shit.
He's a crooner.
I fucking hate that song.
I fucking hate that. Oh shit! All right,
That was interesting footage. That's a thumbs up on that one.
that was a good one,
Yeah.
right?
That was good. I like
that one was good. That one's
All
good.
right, that was called the rock lobber. Bitch.
Number 8, Allegheny Bigfoot. In 2007, hunter Rick Jacobs set up a trail camera against a tree in the Allegheny National Forest in Pennsylvania. Yet when he examined the footage, it wasn't the typical creatures of the forest that caught his attention. Instead, there was a spooky snap of a bizarre gorilla-esque beast that wandered across the frame. The Bigfoot Research Organization, to whom Jacobs sent the image, claimed it looked like a juvenile Sasquatch. However, not everyone believes that to be the case. Representatives from the Pennsylvania Game Commission stated that the photo seems to be of a bear with some kind of skin disease like mange.
Appears to be a bear with a severe case of skin disease.
Number 7, the pricey study.
I don't know about that last one.
I don't either, man. Yeah.
Like, I think the beginning kind of looks like
That
it,
looks
right?
like a bear.
This one that's
Yeah.
over here. Watch, you kind
The
of
whole
see
time I
like the
thought it
long
was a bear.
legs.
That
You
looks
see
like,
like
a
the
bear.
leg, and then the
Yeah.
arm, and then the head.
I think that's a bear. He didn't
Really?
get it.
I don't know.
That looks
I
like
think a bear would have like a bigger, flatter ass and like smaller legs.
But maybe
Yeah,
if it was.
I do
like-
too, man. I
Yeah,
didn't want.
maybe.
I don't know. Black bears that look just like that, you know? I don't know. I'm going to go middle.
Yeah, that's a middle one for me.
Middle
It
myself.
could
size.
definitely go either way.
It wasn't full poppycock, just half poppycock.
Hmm.
All right, gentlemen, let's go on to the next one.
A bear with a severe case of skin disease.
Number 7, the pricey study. In 2013, in
Hey,
Dallas,
Sebby,
Texas,
good job.
the Sasquatch Genome Project hosted a news
Oh, look at
conference where
that.
they went public with a series of
What
clips
the?
of evidence to demonstrate that Sasquatches do indeed exist.
We've all had experiences that have changed our lives. I mean, literally shook the foundations of what we believe in.
The group had spent 5 years collecting proof and analyzing footage from another investigation known as the Erickson Project. The studied clips included footage of an apparent juvenile
Look at that.
Bigfoot walking through a
Whoa,
forest.
that looked like
Look at
fucking
that
Chewbacca.
shit. That's crazy. Look at the face, and you can see its
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah, that's pretty clear. That's crazy footage.
Yep.
Look at the
Looks
nose.
almost like a Chewbacca.
Almost.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, man. Good stuff.
Juvenile Bigfoot walking through a forest, while another purported to show a sleeping Sasquatch. All this in-depth research and data collection had cost the SGP a hefty $500,000.
They say they also have DNA proof of Bigfoot's existence.
Worth it to prove the existence of Bigfoot, right? Well, not everyone was convinced. Some mocked the analysis, saying it was not rooted in concrete scientific methods. And the best images the SGP could produce were dark, grainy, or otherwise inconclusive.
Their work is not done. They say they
Oh my
continue to
God.
collect
Shut the
evidence.
fuck
Number
up.
6.
What do y'all think?
I think that footage of that juvenile Bigfoot's face, if it's real and not a guy in a Chewbacca mask, is definitely thumbs up.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
that's the
would
only
say
doubt
so
I
too.
have. I mean, look at it. It looks so much like a Chewbacca face that could be a Chewbacca costume.
Look at the nose,
Kinda.
though. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm still thumbs upping it. I'm just saying.
The
Like,
studied clips included footage
Like,
of an
look at the
apparent
nose.
juvenile Bigfoot
I don't know.
walking through a forest.
I don't know. That's a hard. I'm going middle too. That's a hard one. McVice, what you think?
I'm gonna go thumbs up.
I'm thumbs
Give it a
upping
thumbs
that one.
up.
That's cool.
That's a hard one.
Fuck yeah.
Because I'm
Thumbs up
latching
all
on.
in
I'm
that
latching
bitch.
on to that chance that's real, man. Because that's good footage if it is.
Yeah.
Is there
Man.
is there a chance that it's almost too clear and it could be someone in a mask? Yeah, but that was pretty clear.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I mean, when you can
I'm
see
still
the damn
scared.
teeth, when you can see the damn teeth in like almost in
Yeah.
like an open snarl,
Yeah.
like that's clear, man. That's clear
good
as
stuff.
day.
All right, on to the next gentleman.
Is inconclusive.
Their work is not done. They say they continue to collect evidence.
Number 6, digging skunk ape. In 2013, a man named Josh Highcliffe was hunting in the swamps near Tunica, Mississippi. As he waited until it got darker while dressed in camouflage, he heard a noise and went to investigate, hoping it was the hogs he was after. Instead, Highcliffe spotted a black furry creature crouched near a tree, seemingly stripping it of its bark or digging at its roots, perhaps for truffles? Only when it stood up did the hunter get scared enough to take off.
Oh wow, that's pretty crazy.
Highcliffe was adamant that the 7-foot beast
Again.
wasn't a bear. Instead, he believed it to be
Look
a
at that
skunk
shit.
ape, a creature that is
Surrounded by
sometimes
water.
another name for Bigfoot, or a similar species that lives in swamps
Yep.
in the southeast of the U.S.
Yeah,
That's
that's freaky.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
Another
Or
situation
a
though,
similar
the guy
species
not
that lives
sticking
in
around
swamps
long enough for it to
south-
turn around.
Look at that shit.
It looks like it's kind of doesn't even recognize that he's there, and that's its back, right? We're seeing it from the
Yeah.
back. Like,
You know,
he
like
doesn't
this
realize
type
it's
footage,
there.
I really like because look what he's surrounded by. Nothing but water and fucking
Water and
trees.
foliage. Yep.
Yeah.
So why would anybody in their right mind get into a monkey suit and
And go
crawl
out there.
into the fucking bayou like that?
In Mississippi, probably in the summer or some shit. Fuck that.
Crazy
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Talk about heat stress, you know?
I'm giving it a
that's-
double thumbs. I'm milking the
Yeah.
cow on this one, gentlemen.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, man.
I'm milking the cow on this one.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's time to get those udders going.
Get the mutters going, gentlemen. McVice, same.
I mean, I'm not gonna milk a cow, but thumbs up.
Hey, it has to be clear footage for McVice to milk the cow.
No, I just don't feel like milking a cow. That's all. You know?
Doesn't wanna-
I don't
Hey,
even
hey,
drink
where you
milk.
back?
I
In
don't
fucking,
even drink
Houston?
milk,
What the
so
fuck we
fuck
got?
that shit, man. You know?
Oh, that's funny, man.
I have had
Yeah.
my fist inside of a cow's stomach, though.
Damn, you went fucking all the way
Cruises?
deep in that.
Whoa.
huh?
I took animal science in college. Yeah, you know.
Cruces, they had those cows with the holes in the.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
McVice is like, let me roll up my sleeve.
He's like,
No,
I'll
they
go
give you
deep in
this
that
big,
shit.
this big plastic glove that goes up to your shoulder, and then you just you stick your whole arm in there. It's kind of cool.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
wow.
Yeah,
That's arm deep.
it is.
Elbow
It,
deep,
it
Knee
actually
deep,
is.
Arm deep.
Damn near shoulder.
Shoulder deep.
Shoulder deep.
Deep. Yeah. Like,
Wow, damn.
Whoever that takes fisting to a whole new level.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, usually they give you a ring after that.
better propose.
They
after
propose
that.
to you when you do that. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
shoulder deep. God damn.
Dude, that cow's not even big enough, you know.
You're trying to extend with your finger. You're like,
Yeah, the cow's like,
She's like, that's all you got? Like,
cow's like, man, this motherfucker wants it.
Hey, this is a Tuesday for me, gentlemen. Who's next? Oh, that's messed up.
That's nasty.
Oh, that was hilarious, gentlemen. All right, on to the next.
Southeast of the U.S. Number 5, overhead Sasquatch. With new filming technology, we're now getting fresh footage. This time, we have a drone clip that took the internet by storm in 2022.
That's good.
YouTube channel Ken's Carpentry went to find a bear and her 2 cubs in the Vermont woods before spotting something.
Wow.
That ain't no bear.
What to make of.
What the world? What is that?
He sent a drone up to investigate, and shortly into the flight, instead of spotting a cute
bear
bear
is that?
family, Ken captured what appears to be a bipedal beast strolling through the trees without a worry in the world. TikTok accounts and other social media users believe this to be the real deal and proof of Bigfoot.
What the world?
However, it's not. It was reported to be a joke by Ken's Carpentry, who had previously released a video of someone in a Bigfoot costume helping build a cabin.
Aww.
Number 4.
Bitches.
Yeah, that's gotta be a fakie. God.
Well, he was super calm. What in the world?
That's just weird. He was like
That
a big old
Bigfoot prim and
lovable.
proper.
Yeah, that Bigfoot was like a lovable oaf. Like you run into him, he's like, well, "Come here, give him a big hug," you know?
Yeah. Well, just think if like you were like any one of us, we had drone, we'd be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
You know, not
Yeah.
what in the world. Like, no,
Yeah.
I would be like, "What in the world?"
And this is the other thing.
Yeah.
I've been around those fucking drones, even when they're very high. They make a very unique sound.
Yeah.
They make a zoom, and most
Yeah.
people look up. Most creatures,
True.
most things are gonna look up. That fucking thing didn't look up. It's almost like
No, it
knew
didn't.
It was like it knew that there was a drone there, and that's where you know it's fake.
That's a good point. That's
I
actually a
promise
really good
you,
point.
because that was pretty close to the ground. So
Fuck yeah.
most creatures, they hear that, zoom, especially if they're humanoid and they can
And
move
they'll
their
take
head
off.
back.
Yeah.
They'll just instinctively know there's something there, and they're gone. They're not just gonna be walking around like it's no big deal. No, that's
Yeah,
bullshit.
like there's
that's fake.
not a drone on top of it filming
Yeah.
it and shit.
That's fake.
Even though you're like a very elusive creature and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even if you got that close to a pack of deers or
fuck
boars
yeah.
or anything, they'd probably sense it and move. You know what I mean? Move fast.
Mhm.
That's bullshit. Fuck those dudes for trying to fool us.
I agree. All right, on to the next gentleman.
4. The Trail Snap. In 2012, Craig Solk had set up a trail camera on his property in Menominee, Michigan, to help monitor quarry. However, as he examined the footage, one particular shot among the deer called for a closer look. In one frame, a bizarre primate-like figure can be spotted obscured by trees, seemingly stalking prey.
And one of those cameras happened to capture something that Craig can't explain.
That makes more sense.
Solk believed he had photographed the famous Sasquatch. He sent the image to the TV show Finding Bigfoot, which he was a fan of and who did an episode on his find. Even news programs put out segments on his discovery. Solk's image inspired a lot of viewers, who contacted him to recount their tales of interacting with the mythical beast. Unfortunately, Solk passed away from cancer in 2021, but his contribution to the Bigfoot community lives on.
This thing
Castaways from
was at the
cancer.
right place at the right time to get his photograph taken. Maybe that's a Bigfoot.
Number 3.
What do you think about that one?
I like that one actually.
I do too, because if it was just play on shadows, I mean, maybe could it be the sun and a play on shadows through the trees? But it looked like it happened right around the same time of day, right? Because that deer was fooling around right there, triggering that trail cam.
And you know, the bigger picture when they blew it up, you got more of a context, right? And you're like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. So thumbs up for me.
Yeah, I'd say two. That's a weird one.
All right, on to the next gentleman.
The Monster of Marble Mountain. In 2001, Christian youth group leader Jim Mills took the kids on a
Jim
backpacking
looks
trip
nuts.
in
Look
the
at him.
Marble Mountains of Northern California. Bizarrely, they came across a shelter made of vegetation. Nearby branches were snapped and claw marks were spotted on trees.
We notice claw marks as we look at the trees and stuff.
But it got weirder as something on the mountain caught their attention. As the camera zooms in, a very tall figure can be seen walking down a ridge, apparently getting more and more agitated as it makes its way closer.
It's kind of looking at us.
I don't see it.
Oh, up there.
Moving now.
The tree is.
Immediately, the kids and Mills believe it's Bigfoot due to its longer than average arms and unique gait.
Oh, damn.
It didn't really gain any traction until 2011, a year after Mills.
That's a big motherfucker, dude.
I'm not going to shoot him.
Something catches
Number
your
2,
eye, like,
finally a Bigfoot.
yeah.
That looked like that footage though. Like they recorded that with a 1980s VHS cam. Like, when did they say this was?
I don't remember when they said.
Because this footage
To me, it kind of looks like early 2000s or something, but I don't know, man.
2000s or even late 90s.
Late 90s, yeah.
I wish we had more context, like with maybe measuring on the side. But it looks huge though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I mean, you could kind of see it even when they're zoomed out, bro. Like, that thing's got to be big. You're not going to pick up.
Mm-hmm. I go thumbs up.
I do,
That's
too.
pretty good. That's a pretty good one. I thumbs it up too.
All right, on to the next.
Mills sadly passed away.
I'm definitely not going to shoot him.
A lot of these people.
Number 2, family of Bigfoots. During the 80s, Paul Freeman was working for the U.S. Forest Service when he claimed he came across an 8-foot-tall Bigfoot. He even took plaster casts of its footprint, which experts apparently deemed were likely from an unknown species.
4 little tracks here.
From that day onward, Freeman vowed to get indisputable proof of the creature's existence. In the early 90s, while filming in the woods near the Blue Mountains in Washington, he found more unusual footprints to make casts from. As Freeman walked further into the brush, however, he seemingly spotted a Sasquatch in the distance, entirely unconcerned about Freeman's presence.
Oh, there he goes.
A few moments later, he erupts saying there are actually 2 of them.
There's 2 of them, I guess.
What became known as the Freeman footage, this recording was praised by many as definitive proof.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe.
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
I barely see him.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
It's because this is 80s. This is 80s. This is an 80s cam. Part of the problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go middle.
Yeah. It's not clear enough.
That's fair.
Or I don't understand these people like rush them. Rush them with your camera. You want definitive proof?
Hey.
I know. Fucking rush them.
Come on. All right. Last but not least, the famous, the infamous
The
Patterson video.
That
Number
one's so
1,
good.
the Patterson-Gimlin film.
When I first saw her, she was standing upright.
In 1967, the creme de la creme of Bigfoot footage was shot along Bluff Creek, part of the Klamath River in Orleans, California. Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin, who both believed in the legend, decided to shoot a fictional film in the wilderness on horseback. The plot, of course, revolved around finding the creature. However, during the filming, they said they got real evidence of a female Bigfoot strolling by, who even turns to look at the camera as it continues its stride. This short clip captured the public's imagination. Both filmmakers were adamant that the footage was completely real and believed they had captured proof of the beast's existence. On the other hand, skeptics say it's just someone in a gorilla costume.
I say, well, think whatever you want to think. I know what I saw.
What other urban legend do you want to see alleged sightings of next?
All right. So what do y'all think?
The classic is great, but as the years have gone by, the more I think those guys were already there trying to shoot a Bigfoot film. It just seems like self-promotion to me.
I don't know. I still like that one because I watched that one get dissected plenty of times, and they measured the way it was walking, the gait, everything, and they're like, it doesn't even match
the stride.
humans, yeah,
the way
how much distance it covered,
I mean, maybe. I mean, it's a classic.
It just goes to show they don't shoot films like they used to, huh?
Right? You ain't lying. Yeah, I'm giving it a thumbs up too.
Yeah, I'm still giving that one a thumbs up. It's almost like that's the
the gold standard.
Yes, that's what you measure everything else up against. It's like it's still not as good as that one.
I'm middle.
There's some other footage, but I don't have it with me. But I'll have to maybe download it and show you guys. But in Colorado, they had some really good footage where they had like this it's a two-story house, but one of the stories I believe was like storage, but you could like look out of it, right? Like had windows and shit like that. And he had this window open, and you see the face of this Bigfoot peering through the damn window, right?
Oh,
Like
really?
he's filming it, and you could see the eyes blink and the mouth open up, and it looks like a gigantic fucking like ape, right? And it's looking into the fucking thing, and he's filming it. So if I can find that, I'll
I'd like
post
to
it
see
below.
I'd like to see.
Okay.
It.
Yeah, that's a good one. So I'll have to get that one. But overall, y'all have a favorite?
I think the OG won the #1 video, you know?
Yeah, the Patterson.
Yeah.
You got to go with the OG. I'm going with the OG too.
You know, I'm gonna go with the first one.
Really? Wow! Look at
because
this guy.
because the footage was clear. You see the creature get up,
Yeah.
and you know, despite the little wussies that ran away.
Wow! Full circle, you've come, sir.
I know. Yeah. Despite that, you know, I'm gonna give them grace and understanding.
Wow, not as violent right now. Hey, the gummies kicked
going
in.
on, man?
Okay. Yeah, the gummies kicked in yet. But you know, I don't know. I really prefer that clear footage. Actually, if I'm being perfectly blunt, the footage that I prefer of all of them is that one where there's just the screaming, the audio evidence of that.
Oh, that we did, yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It was like the roaring and the screaming did not sound like it didn't sound like a roaring bear. It didn't sound like a boar. You know, boars do like a rutting. This scene was like, I mean, unless it was just an audio recording that they had ran through some filters in the computer and had in big speakers, that footage was just, you could not explain it. What type, because you could hear it was like echoing throughout the woods. And remember, it was like full blown, it was that to me, that audio evidence of a Bigfoot, that made me feel like there was a large, very large lunged creature in those woods that was screaming loud enough that it was echoing throughout, like you could hear it for miles, man. That footage to me is something else. And you don't even see nothing. You just hear it.
You just hear it, right? And it touches a primal instinct in you, right?
There's a sound to it where you're like,
yeah,
that does not sound human. That does not sound.
Hey, danger, Will Robertson. Danger.
Yeah. See, now that shit, I give those guys props for sticking around close to that, because I'd be hearing that stuff and I go, that is a big, huge lunged creature that is pissed off. Do you want to get in? You don't want to get in front of that motherfucker, right?
Fuck no.
But anyway.
All right, gentlemen. That's been our show for tonight. We'll catch you on
good.
the flip side. Peace. Peace.
Adios.
Yes.
Check out this man meat right here. Oh no, not the man meat.